Hi, my name is Stallone-Obaraemi Samuel. With over a decade of human resource general practice and management experience, even at senior management positions in different organizations, my passion for high organization and business performance appears to be unquenchable. I have a strong desire to continually use the wealth of experience I have gathered and still gathering, my administrative prowess and my coaching skills to strategically help build high performance organizations. I also led the team that emerged second place in the 2014 CIPMN National HR Best Practice Awards exercise professional category. Today I shall be talking about performance management as against performance culture. So I'm going to tag this from performance management to performance culture. The reason most organizations are in business is to achieve high performance, which will hopefully translate into profit or any other desired result. For this to occur, the most important resource to employ is humans. Well, for humans to perform as expected, their performance needs to be managed through qualitative and quantitative measures. This means that SMART objectives should be set at the beginning of the period and by the end of the period. A performance assessment should be done to test the level of progress achieved by the employee. Unfortunately, this is seldom the case in most Nigerian companies. The practice is usually about getting people employed, passing them through uneven induction processes, getting them to hit the ground running even when they could barely crawl, while expecting them to learn on the job, sometimes without clear-cut role descriptions, and worse still, absolutely no agreed set of SMART objectives. My take is, without SMART objectives, the employee is like a traveler to an unknown land without a map or any form of direction or guidance. The result is that at the end of the year, when appraisal conversations are held, that is, if they hold, the employee and the manager will most likely find themselves in a deadlock of back and forths, fruitless arguments of what was not or was achieved. Well, the truth is that what is not measured doesn't get done. Now, the question we need to ask ourselves is why SMART objectives are seldom agreed upon from the start. Well, my straightforward answer would be they are usually not very easy to set. Secondly, managers tend to inadvertently dwell in the error that sitting and having conversations with their employees and setting clear objectives is perhaps a waste of time or not directly linked to their achieving their profit and loss expectations. Thirdly, there exists this implied understanding that both employee and manager know what is expected. Therefore, conversing and agreeing on SMART objectives and consequently documenting same is subconsciously pushed to the background. Days pass to weeks, months to years, and it becomes a culture, a lame one at that. The above, which is prevalent in most organizations in Nigeria, is a reflection of poor performance culture short of discipline. Setting SMART objectives and personal development plan answers the following questions. Where will I be in ABC period, and what do I need to do to get there? Most importantly, how do I know I have done what is expected of me even without anyone telling me? Guarding this process jealously requires a great deal of discipline. According to John Reed et al., in 2005, performance culture is based on discipline. This discipline promotes decisiveness and standards of excellence and ensures direct accountability. Such discipline is the main reason why commitments and expectations are always clear. On the other hand, a lack of resolve and sanctions in a culture usually characterizes a culture in which there is little or no accountability. In a performance culture, proactive performance management blocks obstructive behaviors and supports or reinforces and rewards constructive ones. In such a culture, people are truly engaged in the business of the organization. Research and experience tell us that most people want an opportunity to demonstrate their competence, to contribute, and to learn. When given the chance to focus on what they are best at, they will deliver and sometimes even over-deliver. The 21st century employees want to work in organizations known for service excellence. They want to be listened to, respected, and engaged in change. They want a life outside work. The degrees of need or preferences will vary and they play out differently, but they are common to human development. Responding to them strengthens the performance culture. In today's world, great performance culture goes way beyond just setting objectives at the beginning of the performance period and having a performance appraisal at the end of the period. The underpinning pillars of performance culture are: 1. To set smart objectives and personal development plans. 2. It's important that managers have quality career conversations all year round, not just once a year with their employees. 3. Managers should regularly give and receive objective feedback. The same applies to employees. 4. There must be clear and transparent performance appraisals done at the end of each year. A great performance culture will entail the following. I'd like to say A. It must charge employees to have a growth mindset, stretching them to become better and never allowing them to be complacent. B. It must hold managers to coach their employees to work with their team to help them deliver. C. This culture must encourage everyone to collaborate to get a great result. D. A great performance culture focuses on how the organization is doing all year, not just once a year. E. It is important that this culture encourages fairness and transparency. F. It must give every employee the opportunity and the means to increase his contribution. G. It must establish an environment where people are focused on doing the right things in the right way and employees are rewarded and developed in line with what they have contributed. Finally, it is worthy of note that the strength of an organization's performance culture is a reflection of its leadership. The success of a CEO depends heavily on the discipline of his line managers.